never the one to write up a song for just anyone. I was always the one to find myself lost in old conversations, oh, 'cause I've always been told that things will unfold if you keep on waiting. But then you came along and proved me all wrong. I was so mistaken, 'cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. I was never the one to give up the ghost. No, I was so stuck. I kept on playing my part, wanting to give up 'cause nothing was changing. But with you it's so clear, and now that you're here I see colors in every spectrum. Guess I finally learned my lesson, 'cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. Myself, and I'm thinking out loud, we won't need nothing else for the rest of our time. And I know it so well, I will always be by your side. 'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs and make them better. Yeah, you're making me wanna try forever. And I feel so free, oh my sweet baby. 'Cause you glue all the pieces back together. Yeah, you take all my wrongs.
Good morning, you guys. It's been a while since I've done a day in the life. So we're gonna do one today. Today is a midweek, busier kind of a homeschooling day. It's one of the days that we're out of the house each week, which we only leave the house 2 days a week during the daytime for different reasons. So today we are going to our community Bible study, which is one of my favorite reasons to leave the house. We've been doing community Bible study for almost 10 years off and on, maybe more, no, more than 10 years now, because Bella's about to turn 16 and she was in like the pre-readers class at one point. So maybe 11 years. We learn so much. This year we are going through Matthew, and the neat thing about CBS, it's very similar to BSF, Bible Study Fellowship. If you don't have a CBS in your town, you probably have a BSF. Both of them, I believe, are worldwide. The neat thing is that we're going through the same book of the Bible, and then each of my kids have their own class. So they're with other homeschoolers at age level, and their books go through the same verses that mine does, but theirs are tailored to their age. So my older two are actually in the teen class, which is the exact same book as me. But then like Eli, he's in a primary class, so his questions are different than ours, or sometimes they're more like illustrations, things like that. So all 5 of my kids have their own class. Even the little toddlers are learning scripture. It's probably, apart from like, you know, your own church body type of Bible study, one of the most thorough Bible studies I feel like you can attend, just because they're really training up the kids in the same way that they're equipping the adults. The teachings are just outstanding. So we're getting ready to head there. This morning, John and I woke up around like, I think like 5:45 this morning. We were a little later. We usually try to wake up like 5:30ish right now. Had some coffee, we did like a lower body workout today. Right now we're working out Monday through Friday every morning. We actually went for a run this weekend. So maybe a 6th day every now and then, but we did legs workout today and then finished it off with a little sunrise, walk, run. We've been doing 3 days of strength training each week and then 2 days of running because he just likes to appease me because I love to run. And so I will do weights with him all day long as I can get a couple runs in each week. So we worked out. I got the kids up, made breakfast, did our whole morning routine. We don't leave for our Bible study until like 10:30-ish. And so, or no, 9:45, 10-ish. And then, so in the morning, the kids all have some schoolwork to do, and it's different for each of them. Usually during the rest of the week when we're home for the whole day, we have a routine, but on these mornings, I usually have them just get ahead on some work or catch up on things they might not have completed. So that might be a science lesson or a math lesson for some of them. If they're caught up on their work and they have nothing else to do, then it's the day that they work on their assigned reading and narrations. They also do their own Bible study in the mornings, as do my husband and I, and then we head out the door. So that's where we're at right now. We will come home shortly after lunchtime. We have a late lunch on these days. Today we have a lot of dance and then more church tonight, and so we have one of Annie's little girlfriends is coming home with us from Bible study. She's also homeschooled, and her mom works Wednesday afternoon, so she comes home with us and goes to the dance studio with us. So there might be a little blip of time where I'm not filming just because I'll have somebody else's kid, but I'll pop back on and narrate afterward. Don't you worry. You guys know I love to talk in these videos. So we're out the door to Bible study right now, and I will see you afterward for a Target pickup, a late lunch, and then an afternoon of going here and there. Listen, my bathroom's quite messy this morning, so just bear with me, but I wanted to show you guys some of my current favorites when I'm getting ready in the mornings. Number one is this Top Gloss Shine Spray. I don't know if it's Amica or Amica, I'm not sure. My hairdresser uses this after she finishes doing my hair, and so John got me a bottle of it in my stocking because I talk about it all the time. This is a mom's best friend. This is the, let me see if I can get my camera on. I actually have my nails off right now for the first time in a year almost. I'm in solidarity with Bella for her dance comp season. She can't have nails, and so I figured it was a good time to let my nails breathe. But anyway, this Colleen Rothschild Illuminating Tinted Eye Cream. I use Colleen Rothschild skincare products every night. And then this is the one I use in the morning on top of my moisturizer. It's so great. I love this very much. And then I feel like quite a teenager with this, but this smells so good. This primer smells really good. And then I've been partnering that up with this setting spray. And finally, this On The Glow Super Glow by Pixie is really great for winter when I'm really missing the sunshine. So this has a nice little, it's like a cream highlighter, so I use it with my brows and on my cheekbones, and it's helping me until the sun comes back and got like a nice tan and a nice shine going on, because right now I do not. So these are some of my favorites. This isn't my whole morning routine, but I thought I would just show you a couple of my every morning must-haves right now, this February. All right, we're home. Leftovers are heating up. We've got an hour before we head out to the first round of dance. So kids just have some time to chill out. It's a long morning. And like I said, well, lunch is prepping, and then they will have options this afternoon because today's done in kind of like bits and pieces. A couple kids have something, so some kids can bring work along, and then we come home for a little bit. Then other kids go to something, so other kids will be here and they can work. And then it's a church night, except for tonight's a night we have youth group, but no like adults classes, and John serves in the youth group, so he takes our youth kids to youth. But tonight, Bella has an extra dance class. She always has dance this night of the week, but she has an additional rehearsal for a production dance. If you're in a dance company, then you know what production is. So everyone has to be there, including Annie. So I'll hang back with them so they can go to that. And it means that I will be home this evening with just the younger ones, while John has the older ones at church, and dinner is served at church. So I'll have dinner by myself, grab them some Happy Meals, Chick-fil-A meals probably, and then I'll have this evening to get some housework done and get some school planning done, which is such a blessing. I love when this happens. Like I said, John serves in our youth group. Our youth group is very active. There's almost something every weekend as an option. And so for me with the younger kids, I'm not in a season where I'm serving there. So instead, most of the time when he's there, I'm home catching up on things. So it's really nice that we have the option to go to a Bible study during the day, since I'm not there with them at night. So I'll show you what some of the kids' options are for work to get done. Somebody's in a group chat. So this is written on the board this morning to account for losing some morning time tomorrow, because we're going to a prayer breakfast that our town is putting on tomorrow. So we won't have lots of morning time tomorrow. So their options in their free time today, since everyone's got some different free time for schoolwork today, are here written on the board, or they can always do what's left in their agendas from the checklist that I usually have written out for them. So they can do catch up on some Bible homework for next week, catch up on Bible recap if they're behind. I might be the only one left in my family that's behind right now. They can do today's grammar and tomorrow's grammar. If they have handwriting, they can do that, or my older ones don't have handwriting. They read a YWAM book and do their written narration. They can do some assigned reading and writing out their narrations, or they can do a math lesson, up to them. Oh.
Josie, what are you doing?
What are you on? I'm on the airplane.
You're on the airplane?
Is that the airplane?
Disregard the mess in here. I really have intended to clean this pantry since December. But anytime I'm feeling a little depleted or fatigued, and I've already had my 2 cups of coffee today, so I really won't go over that because then my heart will race. I will take half of one of these because I did just have lunch. I don't really feel like I need a whole 20 grams more of protein, but I do like a sweet pick-me-up in the afternoons. So especially if I'm gonna be in the car, I'll take a half one of these, and love Element. So a packet of Element if I went running that morning, or if it's an extra hot day, or we're swimming or doing something outside. Packet of this, half of one of these, and that is like, I always feel like it really gets me through to the end of the day without reaching for, like, I don't know, something else. I feel like I always want something either really sweet or really savory in the afternoons if I've had, you know, a lot going on that week. So this is my favorite go-to. This was highly recommended. I think Jessica Waldock told me about this back in like the summer, and it wasn't until the fall that I actually grabbed these, and oh my goodness, they are a game changer. They do taste just like a candy bar. Okay, home from a busy afternoon. Well, the girls were in a class, which they don't always have this dance class. It's just about once a month, the whole production team has to be there. And so while they were in that class, I ran a couple errands with Josephine, and I kind of go back and forth to the dance studio a couple times on this day, but the dance studio is only a few minutes from my house. So while I had a couple kids there, I ran errands with Josephine. I'll show you in a few minutes what I grabbed. Grabbed Chick-fil-A, dropped it off for Bella, brought it home. The girls and I are about to have a Fancy Nancy Chick-fil-A picnic before I get started on some housework and some school planning. I had Bella, there's 2 subjects that I'm not exactly sure where she's at currently, because she just kind of moves ahead with it, and that's government and her intermediate logic. So I told her to mark where she's at so that I can plan for her for next week. So I have to do that. I have to do a little housework, get the little girls down to bed. The night that John takes the kids to church is the night that I usually get to like get some housework done, maybe listen to something good, and I kind of have a little bit more of a low-key night, just doing some school planning, writing things out, if I have any editing to do, anything like that. And then, yeah, then they'll pick Bella up on their way home, and we're early to bed these days. So yeah, I'm gonna have that little Chick-fil-A picnic, organize some of the stuff I got from the store today, get some housework done, get some school planning done. And I think I mentioned that John and the boys eat with the church. Our church has like a, you know, Wednesday night dinner. So they're there eating, we're here eating. And this year our dinner schedule is so much better this year. Every night, except for the one night a month where, like I said, Bella has to be there and then stay for the rest of the evening. Every night of the week we have family dinner together this year, which is such a blessing because last year it got a little hairy. Some nights a week I would try, but it was still a little bit complicated. This year we don't have that problem. And we won't from here on out because of some changes that Bella's making to her personal commitments next year with adding in some college classes and things. So I think we're home free for a while here as far as our family time in the evening. So yes, gonna go have a yummy Chick-fil-A picnic and catch up on my Fancy Nancy and get some housework done. Chick-fil-A baby doll picnic.
Wow, it's slippery. It'll make your hands slide out.
Here's my same order I've been doing for years. I don't really change it much. Cobb salad with grilled nuggets, a buffalo, 2 buffalo, and a ranch. Shake it up. It's so good. I've done the same salad, I mean, since the kids were little. Super yummy, such a treat. Okay, here's what I got from Target. We still do a Valentine's exchange at our co-op, and a lot of these kids, we were in like a different co-op with some of these kids who are in high school now and they were in preschool, and we still do Valentine's exchanges with some of the same families, which is so sweet. I think it's funny, like the older kids, it's tongue-in-cheek. They'll still buy like the Barbie cards and pass them out. They just think it's funny at this point. But it's very sweet because then the younger kids still get Valentines from the older kids, and it's just precious. However, this year I didn't really have it in me to do like folding a bunch of cards for my little kids. So I just asked everyone, would you guys please get the kind of like snacks that you just write your names on? So everybody picked something that has a wrapper that they can just write their name on, because doing that times, like I'd have to help 3 of my 5, and I didn't see it in the cards this week. So if you know Josephine, you know that granola bars are her favorite. Bar bars are her love language. So of course there were 28 instead of 30, so I had to buy 2 boxes. So she's giving out bar bars. And then Bella picked these. Annie got these for everyone. Eli got these, and then it was sweet because his was the one that had 26. Everyone else's numbers were just a little off, but with Eli's I was like, oh, I'll just get 1 bag, because then if you just don't give them to your siblings, then there's enough. And then he offered to buy a 2nd bag with his own money. He has limited funds, right? He's 11. Just because I think he wanted to give them to his siblings more than anyone else. So that was sweet. So I obviously bought him a 2nd bag, which he benefits because I don't even know what I'm going to do with the leftovers. Jesse, the winner of the Valentines shopping this year, he found something that had 30. And so that was exciting. Okay, and then I always do like Valentine's morning or some point throughout Valentine's Day, I'll do like a scavenger hunt for their little candy boxes. So Josie, hers is obviously all about the picture on the front. The boys, they're super into football. These are the only football ones I could find. And then Bella loves these Lindor truffles. And then Annie likes caramels. If they're the soft caramels, she doesn't like chewy caramels. And John actually got beef jerky. I found it at Publix, buy one, get one free. He doesn't like candy so much. This month's ticket theme, I've been telling my kids that the tickets for February were gonna be for $10 worth of Joyride. That's their favorite candy. So I grabbed this because I keep talking about it and I didn't know if I was going to Target again this month. If you don't know, I give out tickets during our Family Subjects time. We have Family Subjects 3 or 4 days a week, depending on the week. And I'll give tickets for like good narrations or for like, you know, getting your work done in a timely manner. But I'll also just like give random tickets for being extra silly or having something memorized or being the last one to the table gets a ticket. You know, just all sorts of random things so that nobody can really guess who's going to win that month. And then at the end of the month, I pull a ticket. That this month's prize is this. They're always like a $10 prize. And then, okay, this is what I'm really excited about. I found movie theater popcorn boxes, you know, like the kids pack at the movie theater that has like the compartments for different things, like the cardboard box. I found Valentine's Day themed ones on Amazon. And so what I'm doing is we're having a movie night on Valentine's Day. We're having my sister and my dad over as well. And our movie is actually just gonna be the 85 Bears Super Bowl. We're not like really movie people. We always watch funny things, but the boys have been interested in watching that because obviously it was just the Super Bowl, and my dad and I always talk about the 85 Bears, and the boys just learned about the Super Bowl shuffle, which is crazy to me. That I feel terrible that I never taught them. Anywho, we're from Chicago if you can't tell. Anyway, I found for like I'll show you what I grabbed for the drink container, and then we have a popcorn machine for the popcorn part. But then I thought this would be cute to put in the boxes for where they usually put like the gummies, you know, in those kids packs. And then I found these in lieu of like movie theater candy boxes. These were just like $1.50 at Target. And so I thought I would put one of the gummies and then one of these in that section. And so I got one for the adults as well. So there's 9 of them here to go along with that. And it'll just be a fun little pink and red theme to our family movie night there. So I'll show you what I grabbed for the drink portion of those. So these are the boxes. I don't know if you could even tell what I was talking about. It's got like space for candy behind the, let me see if I can find it here. There, see? Just cute little heart boxes. I thought it'd be fun to add in the little chocolates too. So then these are the different Ollipops. We love Ollipop on movie nights. So these are the Ollipops that I grabbed because I got all the different like red and pink ones. So we've got cherry cola, strawberry vanilla, and then cherry vanilla, so that I'll have like an assortment of pink and red Ollipops, and I'll put that out with the boxes. Everyone can choose their own. And we have a very simple but fun little family movie night treat this year. So it's been difficult to figure out how to continue on some family traditions with little kids and older kids, because I obviously don't just want to like patronize my older kids all the time. So I know that all of my kids and the adults involved will appreciate just a light theme for the holiday. All right, dishes are done for the evening. Little girls are jammied and ready for bed. I probably did dishes, probably like the third dishwasher load of the day. Couple loads of laundry done. Time to spend my evening with my best friend, Laundry. It's always here for me whenever I need it. And I'll probably listen to some kind of like YouTube video or audiobook and call it a night. I got the refrigerator cleared down. That was something that was bothering me all week. I wanted to get that dealt with. Got the little girl's bedroom all cleaned up, lots of baby dolls everywhere, as is the case in this season of life. I absolutely love it. And yeah, gonna hang with the laundry, listen to something good, and just wait for my family to come home. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope to be able to do more day in the lives here in the coming days. I feel like I finally have gotten a grip on being back to normal life post-holiday season. I think in so many ways, like last year was just a really hectic feeling for me as far as picking up the camera. So I'm hoping that I'm turning a new, what is it? Turning a new leaf? I don't know, whatever. Hopefully I can do this more in the future is what I'm saying. Especially if it's more of an at-home homeschooling day, because those are my favorite days to share and to film and document. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one. Good night.